Danny Flexon here for Seconds Out. Delighted to be joined by Dean Whyte. Dean, you've got a show coming up next month. Tell us all about it.
3rd of September, the Tolworth Recreation Centre. We're back again with another one, so it's all good. We've got a stat card, we're going to have some good fights. Obviously, we'll have a little bit more information on what's actually going to be allowed. We've still got 5 weeks left, and we're still in negotiations and putting stuff together, but nevertheless, it's going to be a good show, man. Anyone who's interested can hit myself up, Dean Whyte, or the Black Box Global page, or subscribe to the YouTube Black Box Global and follow the journey, man, and just hit the guys up who run the page and they'll give any information needed. But yeah, I think we're going to have another one, see out the last bit of summer. Hopefully we have a Indian summer and it's still sunny and we can do what we need to do and put on a good show, man. But we've got some good guys on the show, good guys who are fighting possibly tomorrow and the next few days, so we can announce them being on the card and potentially what they're going to be doing. So yeah, man, it's all good, man. It's fun times.
You said you're waiting to see what's allowed. I'm guessing this is kind of developments to the show that you're waiting for permission from the board for. Yes. What sort of thing?
Basically, you know, like I think I touched on it last time about the titles and what's allowed and what's sanctioned. So we've got a few guys potentially that will fight for titles. You know, the purses have been made, the fight's been matched, but yet again, we still got to go through. It has to go through the board. I think that particular fight should get matched. The ones we pushed forward already, I think the 3 of them haven't been matched. It's a shame, and it's giving us a little bit of trouble. But you know, we're going to be persistent and aggressive to a degree, and continue to pursue what we need to do to get it done. If it isn't this time, we'll just continue. And November the 5th, we've got another one at the Tolworth, so we'll just continue. I don't know who they want us to match with. It's kind of strange. Maybe if they gave us a bit more of an indication, then yeah, but it's just no, and there's nothing more behind it. But look, it's part of the game. We're on the beach now. It's a bloody fucking lovely day in Bournemouth, and we've got a good turnout for the Bournemouth lot. So yeah, man, I'm enjoying myself, man. Hopefully Tolworth will be just as nice and be sunny on September the 3rd. Like I said, follow the journey, watch all the advertisement we're putting out, and we're going to have some good cracking fights, so stay tuned and stay alert.
Now, I saw Daniel Dubois floating around on the beach earlier.
I was just chatting to him. I was just chatting to Danny just now. He was saying, oh, his dad, because I talked to his dad. He's not really so conversational. He's doing a lot of smiling. So we're talking about him and Dillian fights, so they was asking about that. And I was just explaining, you know, obviously the business side, it's all about finance, and the numbers got to make sense for Dillian, because Dillian can fight and will make more without the belt than fighting Daniel Dubois. He's got somewhat of a name, but he doesn't talk a lot to encourage people to buy into it. And where Dillian is in the brackets, finances, it has to make sense for him, because he's got a few fights left. Obviously for them, they're looking at, obviously he's a wounded animal, maybe we can get him out of there, and this is a great opportunity to fight the likes of Dillian. I probably think Dillian bounces back better every time after a defeat, so it's probably the wrong time. But hey, guess what? It's all good for him to make a statement coming back, and he'll be able to jump back into the world title honours in the mix straight away, because Dubois got the WBA regular world title. And to any average fan, if you don't know, some might just think it's just a normal world title. So irrespective if it's regular or just normal, some people it's just a world title. So it puts him straight in the mix, straight into the winner of Usyk and AJ and so on. So it is the right probably fight to kind of make. It's all got to make sense in terms of the numbers, and he's talking to many different people. So as Eddie was saying, and obviously they put out there. So hopefully something can get done. We'll hear something soon, and you know it'll be a good time for Dillian to come back. He's back in the gym training. He's focused again. Everything. He's in a good place. So in the next couple of months or weeks, we should hear something rather, if it's going to come end of September, October. So let's see how that turns out.
Any interest at all in Whyte Chizora 3?
I think, like I said to these guys yesterday, that is a fight that's going to be there regardless. Dillian Whyte, Derek Chizora, you know, that's going to be there. That could probably be one of the last fights he has, or, you know, like, that's a fight that those boys, London boys, will sell out the O2 quite easily. Dillian's looking to try and become one of the guys that can win world honours. He's still in that conversation, so he wants to, you know, take those fights. Just like the Kell Brook and Khan fight, that was always going to be there, and Khan went out on that last fight. So I think it'll be in that similar kind of thing where it's like, you know, the money's okay, but it doesn't do anything for world honours. It doesn't put him in a position to do that. And it's just going to be one of those slugfests and humdingers everyone would like to see, but like I said, it will be there. So Dillian will make the steps that's necessary to get him in title contention and put him on the right path back to doing what he needs to do, you know.
And just before I let you go, Usyk Joshua 2 now confirmed for Sky Sports box office. I know what you thought of the fight last time we spoke, but have you changed your opinion at all? He's got a new training team now.
Well, I hope that Garcia can make some adjustments for Joshua, and he does the right thing. I hope they work on where his foot position needs to be, because it wasn't in the right place. And I think hopefully he's a little bit more aggressive, but you got to be calculated and with the aggression, not because Usyk's very technical, smart, and he slips and he does things at the right time. And he's a southpaw, which makes the job double hard. So, but I think Joshua, I heard some good stuff in the grapevine with what he's doing in his camp and outside of the ring. So hopefully, he'll make those adjustments, because it'd be good for UK boxing for him to bring the belts back here, because then yet again it's looking at making the Fury fight, and maybe Dillian can fight him again, and so on, and many other things. And it's just good being a boxing fan to have their stuff at home here, Great stuff, Dean. Really appreciate it. Good luck in September. Hope the ball come back. Cheers, mate.